Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the important topic that you asked me to explain. How to use the definite and indefinite articles and how to form the plural of the nouns. Specifically, we'll discuss these things only for the nominative case, since this is the main form of the words that we find in the dictionaries. Cases will be explained in a future lesson as it's a long topic. I sincerely hope you enjoy and find this lesson useful. Finally, we will do also some exercises to practice what you have learned. If you enjoy this lesson, please like and comment below. And if you always want to be notified when I upload new content, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for your support. There are two kinds of articles in the modern Greek language. Let's start with the first one, which is called definite article. So, the definite articles are used to refer to someone or something already known. They emphasize that we are talking about someone or something specifically. The English equivalent is the. Example in Greek, θέλω το άσπρο φόρεμα. Θέλω το άσπρο φόρεμα. I want the white dress. I want it specifically, this one. The definite articles change according to the gender and the case of the noun. You have to remember that. So here in this case we see the definite article in accusative case for neutral gender, το άσπρο φόρεμα. Well, the second kind of articles is the indefinite articles. They are used when we don't refer to someone or something because we can't identify them or we don't want to. The English equivalent is a or an. Example in Greek is θέλω ένα άσπρο φόρεμα. Θέλω ένα άσπρο φόρεμα, which means I want a white dress. I want a white dress. It doesn't matter which one, I just need it to be white. I don't specify which is the white dress. The indefinite articles don't have plural forms, you have to remember that. On this page we will analyze further the definite articles in the Greek language. Let's start with the singular forms for nominative case. So, the basic forms are 3 for each gender separately. So, omicron, which is read as O. O is the definite article for masculine nouns in singular. Examples, ο άνθρωπος. Ο άνθρωπος. This means the man or the person. And let's see a whole sentence. Ο άνθρωπος δουλεύει σήμερα. Ο άνθρωπος δουλεύει σήμερα. The man is working today. This man specifically is working today. The second definite article is for the feminine nouns. It's written with the letter eta and it's pronounced as e. E. And example is η γάτα. Η γάτα, which means the cat. Η γάτα. And let's check out a whole sentence in Greek. Η γάτα είναι όμορφη. Η γάτα είναι όμορφη. The cat is beautiful. The cat is beautiful. This cat specifically. And the third definite article is for the neutral gender nouns and it's pronounced as to. To. So we have the word spiti. To spiti, which means the house. To spiti. And let's check out a full sentence in Greek. Το σπίτι είναι μεγάλο. Το σπίτι είναι μεγάλο. The house is big. This house specifically. Now you might be wondering what nominative case means, but don't worry, we'll talk about the cases in another lesson since it's a long topic and today's focus is on the articles themselves. Now let's see how the definite articles change into plural. So we start again with the masculine gender. The definite article in plural form for masculine gender nouns is e. Be careful, we write omicroniota, but we pronounce it as e. So we have the word anthropy. Οι άνθρωποι. Be careful about the spelling. οι άνθρωποι, which means the men or the people. Example in Greek is οι άνθρωποι δουλεύουν σήμερα. Οι άνθρωποι δουλεύουν σήμερα. The men are working today, plural form. The same article goes for the feminine gender nouns. Οι γάτες. Οι γάτες, the cats. Οι γάτες είναι όμορφες. Οι γάτες είναι όμορφες. The cats are beautiful. And the last one is τα. Τα for neutral gender words. Τα σπίτια. Τα σπίτια, which means the houses, plural form. And a sentence in Greek would be τα σπίτια είναι μεγάλα. Τα σπίτια είναι μεγάλα. The houses are big. So these are the definite articles with their plural forms in nominative case. On this page we can see the indefinite articles in Greek. I'll repeat again that we have only singular forms and we will see now the forms for nominative case. So, the form for masculine gender nouns is ένας. Ένας άνθρωπος. Ένας άνθρωπος, which means a man or a person. Example in Greek. Ένας άνθρωπος μπαίνει στο μαγαζί. A man is coming into the store. Ένας άνθρωπος μπαίνει στο μαγαζί. The indefinite article for feminine gender nouns is μία. Μία γυναίκα. Μία γυναίκα, which means a woman. An example in Greek is μία γυναίκα θέλει να σου μιλήσει. Μία γυναίκα θέλει να σου μιλήσει. A woman wants to talk to you. We don't specify who the woman is, either because we don't want to or because we don't know. And the last one is ένα, which is used only for neutral gender nouns. Ένα κορίτσι is an example in Greek. Ένα κορίτσι. This means a girl. Let's check out a whole example, a whole sentence in Greek. Ένα κορίτσι παίζει στο πάρκο. Ένα κορίτσι παίζει στο πάρκο. A girl is playing in the park. On this page we will see a very interesting topic in modern Greek language. So this is how to form the nouns in their plural forms. Let's start with the hardest one, the masculine gender. I'll repeat again that the articles for singular form are o, this is the definite article, and it becomes omicroniota, which is pronounced as I. So o becomes I in plural form. And the indefinite article only in singular form is ένας. Now, let's start with the common endings. The first one is omicron sigma. We pronounce it as os. So, os is the common ending for singular form, and it becomes I. Omicron iota, I. This is the plural ending. So we have a few words here as examples. O σύντροφος becomes η σύντροφη. This word means partner. Ο άνθρωπος becomes οι άνθρωποι, and the translation is man or a human. Ο δάσκαλος becomes η δάσκαλη. So this is the word for the male teacher. Ο φίλος becomes η φίλη in plural form. This is a word which means boyfriend or just a male friend. Ο υπάλληλος becomes η υπάλληλη. Η υπάλληλη, employee. Ο αδερφός becomes η αδερφή, brother. And the last one, ο σκύλος becomes η σκύλη. This is the word for the dog. The next common ending is eta sigma. We pronounce it as is. This is the singular ending, is. And it becomes s in plural form, s. Now let's check out a few words again. Ο χάρτης becomes οι χάρτες. This means a map. Ο παίκτης becomes I παίκτες, player. Ο πυροσβέστης becomes οι πυροσβέστες, firefighter. Ο υπολογιστής becomes οι υπολογιστές, computer. Ο μαθητής becomes οι μαθητές, school student. And last word, ο φοιτητής becomes οι φοιτητές, a college student. So, if you want to translate the definite article, I repeat that it's translated as the. In this case, I'm just translating the words. I'm not focusing on the definite articles. I'm just focusing on the plural forms. So, this is basically the way to form the plural forms of the nouns in Greek. The last common ending for masculine gender that we are going to talk about today is alpha sigma. We pronounce it as. This is the singular common ending and it becomes s in plural form. The examples in Greek are o andras, which becomes I andres. This is the word for a man. O pateras becomes I pateres, father. O turistas becomes I turistes, tourist. And the last one, o harakas becomes I harakes. It's possible for you to see other exceptions for masculine endings, but in this lesson I want you to focus on the most frequently used ones. I want you to learn this rule. It's important to learn smarter, not harder. So we first have to become experts in the rules, and after that we can master the exceptions. Now, we can start with the feminine gender. I'll repeat again that the articles, the definite articles for the feminine gender are I for singular form and I written as omicron iota in the plural form. And again, the indefinite article which exists only in the singular form is mia. So the first common ending of the nouns in feminine gender is alpha. We pronounce it as a. So a in singular form becomes s in plural form. Now let's check out some words. I γυναίκα. I γυναίκα becomes οι γυναίκες. This is the word for a woman. Η κοπέλα becomes οι κοπέλες, girl. Η κυρία becomes οι κυρίες, lady or miss. Η μπάλα becomes οι μπάλες, bow. Η γάτα becomes οι γάτες, cat. Η τράπεζα becomes οι τράπεζες, bank. And the last one, η καρέκλα becomes οι καρέκλες, chair. The second common ending for feminine gender is ita. We read it as I. This is the singular form ending and it becomes again s or is sometimes. We read it with epsilon iota sigma and we pronounce it as is. So we have a few examples in Greek. Η γραμμή becomes οι γραμμές. Οι γραμμές. This is the word for a line in Greek. Η γνώμη becomes οι γνώμες, opinion. Η πόλη becomes οι πόλεις, city. Η δύναμη becomes οι δυνάμεις, power. Η κατάσταση becomes οι καταστάσεις, situation. Η κριτική becomes οι κριτικές, which means review or criticism. The last gender is the neutral one, so I'll repeat again that the articles are, the definite articles are to for singular form and ta for the plural form. And the indefinite article is ena, which exists only in singular form. Now we can check out the common endings of the noun in neutral gender. The first one is omicron. We pronounce it as o. So o becomes a. Το φυτό becomes τα φυτά. This means a plant. Το δέντρο becomes τα δέντρα. Tree. Το άτομο becomes τα άτομα. This means an atom or person. The second common ending is iota. We pronounce it as I again. And the plural form is iota alpha, ia. So we have two words here as examples. Let's check them out. The first one is το νησί, which becomes τα νησιά. This is the word for the island. Το σπίτι becomes τα σπίτια, house. And the last one is ma. This is the singular form, ma, and it becomes mata for plural form. Let's check out two examples. Το πράγμα, which becomes τα πράγματα, τα πράγματα. This means a thing. Το μάθημα becomes τα μαθήματα. Το μάθημα, singular, τα μαθήματα, plural, which means lesson. Now, at the end of the video, I have an exercise for you in order to practice more the grammatical rules. So here you have to guess the gender of the nouns that we have below. Put the definite article in the caps according to the gender of the words. You can pause the video now because in a few seconds I will show you the answers. Okay, so now it's time to check out your answers. I hope that they are all correct. The first one is το αγόρι, neutral gender. Το αγόρι. It ends with iota, so this is the common ending for neutral gender. Το αγόρι. Next one is το λεωφορείο. Το λεωφορείο, the bus. Το τραγούδι. Το τραγούδι, the song. Η πολίτρια. Η πολίτρια, the sales assistant, female sales assistant, specifically. Η τσάντα. Η τσάντα, the bag. Ο θείος. Ο θείος, uncle. Ο εχθρός. Ο εχθρός, the enemy, the male one. Ο καθηγητής. Ο καθηγητής. Η ζέστη. Η ζέστη. Το κρύο. Το κρύο. Ο σκύλος. Ο σκύλος. And now, of course, I have another one exercise for you. You can practice the plural forms. You can change these words into the plural ones. Can you do that? Pause the video again and in a few seconds I will show you the answers. Okay, now that you're here, we can check out if your answers are correct. Το αγόρι becomes τα αγόρια, the boys. Το λεωφορείο becomes τα λεωφορεία. Το τραγούδι, τα τραγούδια, the songs. Η πολίτρια, οι πολίτριες, the female sales assistants. Η τσάντα, οι τσάντες, the bags. Ο θείος, οι θείοι, the uncles. Ο εχθρός, οι εχθροί, the enemies. Ο καθηγητής, οι καθηγητές, college teacher, professor. Η ζέστη, οι ζέστες, warmth in plural form. Το κρύο, τα κρύα, this is the cold weather or cold thing in plural form. Ο σκύλος, οι σκύλοι, the dogs. Thank you for watching this video and I hope that you found it helpful. If there is another topic that is difficult for you and you want me to explain it in a future lesson, share with me as a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you'll always be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you and see you soon.